Hello and welcome to my channel Happy Learning to You, your ultimate guide to easy learning. Today let's continue with plant kingdom under this the topic of algae, and I've divided it into two parts. In this part I will discuss about the characteristic of algae and its classification, and the next part will be on the comparison between the types of algae. So algae will discuss the characteristics, size and reproduction. Now about the characteristics of algae, it is chlorophyll bearing. They are autotrophic, that is, they can prepare their own food. They are simple and thalloid. Now, thalloid meaning it is a plant body which does not have leaves, stems, and roots. So, it is just a simple plant body. It is largely aquatic, that is, it is found in marine as well as freshwater. But it can also occur in other habitats such as moist stones, soils, and wood. Now, they also occur in association with fungi, and this association is known as lichens, and can also occur in association with animals. Coming to size, they can vary from microscopic unicellular, example Chlamydomonas, to colonial forms like volvox. They can also be in the form of filament. The example is Ulothrix and Spirogyra. And few marine forms also form massive plant bodies. Example of these is kelps. So their size can vary from just unicellular to complex massive plant bodies. Now coming to reproduction, they show vegetative, asexual as well as sexual mode of reproduction. Now let's look at this reproduction in detail. So as I told you, reproduction, it is vegetative, asexual and sexual. Now vegetative reproduction occurs by fragmentation, wherein each fragment develops into a thallus. So as I have told, thallus is a plant body. Asexual reproduction occurs by producing different types of spores, and the most common being the zoospores. They are flagellated, that means they are motile and are able to move. And on germination, they give rise to new plants. Now, sexual reproduction is through fusion of two gametes. Now, these two gametes may be flagellated and similar in size, example in case of Chlamydomonas, or they may be non-flagellated but still similar in size, example Spirogyra, or they may be dissimilar in size. This is about reproduction. So, now when the fusion of two gametes similar in size, whether they are flagellated or non-flagellated, this is known as isogamous. Fusion of two gametes which are dissimilar in size, again flagellated or non-flagellated, it is known as anisogamous. And the fusion between one large non-motile female gamete and a small motile male gamete occurs. This is known as oogamous. Okay. Now, algae is divided into three classes. One is Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae, and Rhodophyceae. This Chlorophyceae is also known as green algae because of the dominance of pigments chlorophyll A and B, which gives it this green color, hence the name. Similarly, Phaeophyceae is known as brown algae due to the dominance of the fucoxanthin pigment. And Rhodophyceae is known as red algae because of the dominance of the red pigment, that is the R-phycoerythrin. So this is all under the classification of algae. In my next video, I will explain about the three categories of algae, that is the Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae, and the difference between each of them. So do keep watching this space for more details on plant kingdom. Thanks for watching and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.